Hi! Welcome to Teacher Liz English class. This is Teacher Liz and our topic for today is about the articles a or an. So when do we use a and when do we use an? Let's start. We use an for words that start with letter A. Example, an ant. Ant starts with letter A, that's why we're going to use the article an ant. Okay, next, we use an for words that start with letter E. Example, an egg. So egg starts with letter E, that's why we use the article an egg. Next, we use an for words that start with letter I. Example, an ice cream. So ice cream starts with letter I, that's why we use the article an ice cream. Okay, so far so good. Next, we use an for words that start with letter O. Example, an orange. Orange start with letter O. That's why we use the article an orange. And lastly, we use an for words that start with letter U. Example, an umbrella. Umbrella starts with letter U. That's why we use the article an umbrella. Okay, so let's start from the first one. Please repeat after me. An ant, an egg, an ice cream, an orange, an umbrella. Great! Okay, now let's move on to a. We use a for words that start with consonant letters, like B, words that start with letter B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Example, a boy. Boy starts with letter B, that's why we use a. Another example, a cat. Now cat starts with letter C, that's why we use a. Great! Next, we have a dog. The word dog starts with letter D, that's why we use a dog. Next, we have a flower. Flower starts with letter F, that's why we use a flower. Very good. Next, we have a girl. Girl starts with letter G, that's why we use a girl. Great. Next, a house. So the word house starts with the consonant H. That's why we use the article a house. Another example is a jam. Jam starts with letter J. That's why we use a jam. Next, a kite. Kite starts with letter K, so we use the article a. Next, a lion. So lion starts with letter L, so we need to use the article a lion. Okay, very good everybody. Let's start from the first one. Please repeat after me. A boy, a cat, a dog, a flower, a girl, a house, a jam, a kite, a lion. Okay, very good everybody. So now that we have learned how to use the articles a and an, let's answer. Are you ready to answer? Yes, you are. A or an? The first one is blank pencil. So are we going to use a or an? The answer is a pencil. Okay, we use a because pencil starts with letter P. Okay, it starts with letter P and P is here, a consonant. That's why we use the article a pencil. Great! Next, how about this one? A book. Okay, so book starts with letter B. That's why we use a. Very good. Next. How about this one? Blank eraser. A or an? So eraser starts with letter E. So what is the answer? A or an? Letter E. The answer is an eraser because eraser starts with letter E. That's why we use the article an. Next, we have blank ruler. So what is the answer? A or an? The answer is a ruler because ruler starts with letter R. Where is it? Here is it. R. That's why we need to use the article a. Okay. Next, blank school bag. So school bag starts with letter S. Letter S. Where is it? Here, letter S. So are we going to use a or an? The answer is a school bag. Very good because school bag starts with letter S. That's why we need to use the article a. Okay, how about this one? Blank sharpener. So what is the answer? An or a? The answer is a because sharpener starts with letter S. Letter S. Here is it. So we need to use the article a. Okay, so that's all for our lesson for today, everybody. I hope you learned something from me. See you again next week. Goodbye.